if you've wondered about the difference between a church and a ministry, I'm going to try and see if I can simplify that for you. Right? The first thing is that a church and a ministry are two different things. A church and a ministry are two different things. And a ministry is not a church, but a church has ministries in them. A ministry is not a church, but a church has ministries in them. So a very easy way to understand it is like a restaurant is not a home, but they provide something that you can find in a home. You understand that, right? So if you have a healing ministry, that alone on its own cannot be a church. It's not enough. A church has more than just a healing ministry. A church has more than just a prophetic ministry. A church has more than a worship ministry. So once you understand that a ministry is a subset of a church, then if you attend a ministry, you are not attending a church, you know. So it's very important because a church has all the ministries under one accountability, and that is what we call church. That's a biblical definition of a church. But once it's just a specific ministry, like healing ministry, teaching ministry, prayer ministry, then that setup alone is a ministry and it's not a church. And therefore, if you don't understand that, you will not be able to appreciate the gift called church that God has given for the profiting of the believer. You understand that? So it's very critical that you understand that. And unfortunately, it's so sad that churches are disappearing and ministries are now flourishing. But you cannot receive what Jesus really gave the church to be given to you if you attend a ministry and not a church. You understand that? So we have to go back to planting churches again instead of planting ministries, because the man of God will never be perfect in a ministry. The man of God can only be perfect in the church, because that is what provides. So again, the analogy is like the restaurant and the home. You cannot live in a restaurant. There's more to home than food. There's a kitchen, there's a bathroom, there's a living room, there's a bedroom. You understand that? So the entire ministries under one accountability faith community is what is called a church. But one specific ministry is not enough to be called a church.